faster than this thing? In my times of playing this game from Forza 3, Forza 2, I never played Forza Horizon. None of the tracks have ever changed. They don't upgrade the scenery around it. They do so much work to put in all this great graphic for these amazing cars and so much detail. And you see like all over the map, the trees, the you see the fire department, the ambulance. All of them are sitting around the map and they just look like box. It's awesome. Look at these trees. These trees do not look good. I like to see the next Forza. The next one for PC is Forza Apex, and that's supposed to be working on this time. It's basically Forza 6 really. Just Forza Apex. I would like to see them put in more detail. The track itself looks really nice. You see, you know, Call of Duty, they always have the scenery in the distance. That looks perfect. It's just like the rocks, the water, the trees. It's all the maps, the houses. They all look like just the water. 2006 graphics, you just took and place it on the ground and stop motion. $98 graphic. Yesterday, man, the brakes were just so ass. Not an issue. Not even anyways, some of the Porsche cars, the brakes are not like, it just seems like the brakes aren't even there. Horrible. Braking in Forza 6 is so different from 5 and 4. The way how like a small little puddle of 2-inch water can just grab your car and go over. Hey, I remember getting one of those. $5 grand.
Excellent. You've completed your first race. You've unlocked your next car and won mods that will help you in future races.
No! What do you mean future races? I don't want to use that junky speedster. It's so ass.
The Porsche anthology spans 60 years of Porsche history, grouped into 3 eras. In each era, you'll compete in a series of races that highlight innovations, iconic models, and motorsport success of the time.
Supercar
Then we'll deep
synthesis.
dive into every car,
Motorsport.
learn what made
that
each
car is so
one
trash.
legendary and unique,
That speed is like
and experience
6.5.
them all on track.
And its
Let's get
acceleration
started
is-
by selecting the first era.
This is like They say they're like more than 8 hours of gameplay.
As a young man, Ferdinand Porsche searched for his dream car. Something light, reliable, and agile. Something to win races. When he realized that no car existed to meet his expectations, he built his own, the Porsche 356. From the very first race, everyone could see Porsche had created something special.
Pardon me, this is the
There
car
was
that
beauty
hits
in
like
the simple flowing
243.
lines wrapped around incredibly
Take it from an
reliable
E-Class to a
mechanics. It was
P-Class.
an instant success. With race wins their sole method of advertising, Ferdinand needed a signature car to succeed the 356. The successor would be known by its chassis name and become legendary, the Porsche 911. Select the Early Years series to learn more about this group of cars.
Huh! Like I have a choice. Look at that. There's not even... Just, it's the only thing you can accept.
These cars in this series represent the early years for Porsche, where they experimented with various forms of motorsport, from road rally...
Okay. This car right here, Forza 5 I think it was, or it might have been Forza 4. You used to be able to get this thing up to like an S-Class. Man, rear wheel drive, take off. Some amazing stuff. Wow, I have to start out with this thing? What the heck? This thing's older. Why don't I start out with this? Well, anyway, we'll see what we can do souping all these cars up in later videos, future streams. Oh man, look at that. Wow, it's a P-Class. I'm gonna have to probably D-rank it. Makes me happy. Yeah, I'm gonna take it all the way back down to an E. Fuck me. Oh, we'll send it back up to P later on. This map. 1 second. Pardon me if you hear a little bit of crunching in the background. I'll have to mute my microphone here, as I haven't had lunch yet. You know, eat my stress away.
Your next race will be at Circuit de Prague, a track consisting of long turns and tight chicanes.
We're in the Czech Republic. This kind of scenery they need to fix. Look at those flowers. They look so fake. It's like little dabs of paint. Those bridges right along there, they remind me of Assassin's Creed Unity. Wow. This is like an entire race of these.
The striking 356 was Porsche's first production model. A lightweight car with luxury options for the road.
I'm
To
racing Derek
prepare the
Bell.
car for the racetrack, Porsche maintained the outward good looks, but re-engineered everything under the skin.
Unbelievable. That's my first super rare I've ever had. Do you guys see another super rare? I don't see another super rare. But we are going to use this. Hopefully this. Back now. Better proficiency. Whoa. 13,000, that's it. Wow, it takes it up from 60 horsepower to 66. A bunch of baloney. That's so ass. Definitely not what I expected from when I originally. Alright, so SPR Rowdy. I uploaded a video on that guy or his clan before. Alright, excuse me, come through, get out of the way, old people. I have no problem with ramming people at all. I'll tell my driver tired up. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh. Boy. This guy. Just passing me up. What do we all have? A super rare for 10% power or something? They got something better. Like 20% power. Who's the guy in first place? Oh, look at that. It says I'm doing 50, but I'm doing 78. Way past the speedometer. My friends have told me that my drivatar likes to, when they're racing and single player, my drivatar likes to ram people out of the way and try to ram them out. And, you know, I do that a lot. Or I hit somebody, purposely just try to cause damage. There's a 5, there's a 4, that would be like $50 to replace that. I beat this guy in the first lap, he was driving slow. 44. Expansions as Forza you can get. In my time playing, this is probably the first time I've ever decided to purchase an expansion, especially since the fact that, you know, it says in the policy, Season Pass gives you everything. And when you buy it at Toasty, you can get the expansion for free. You know, evidently that wasn't the case, where you get charged. Thought about calling Xbox about it, asking them, seeing what's up, but, you know, let's talk about Xbox here for a little. You hear about all these things around the community and these lag issues. I mean, people say the Xbox One sucks. In my opinion, it's a great thing. Eventually, the Xbox 360 servers are going to get shut off, and people are going to have to migrate to the Xbox One. This month of March, they've talked about adding people like a 6-person party. You can have 16 people in a party. I think it's already been added. An update that they did not long ago. You can have 16 people in a party at a time. That's as many people as you can have in a GTA lobby on the 360. GTA on the Xbox One, it looks great. We get all the cool upgrades, the yachts, everything. GTA is supposed to get a massive update in the next thing after that, but just whenever that comes. But a lot of times, a few weeks ago, Xbox had this major issue with their service being down. You still get online, still play, but players will lag out of parties. Major, you just randomly lag out. Or sometimes it doesn't even tell you lagged out the party. You just like. Just kicks you out of a party for some reason. Look, Xbox One has its pros and its cons. Okay? You can do so much more on it. You don't have to completely go all the way back to the dashboard. You can pause your game, turn off your console, turn it back on, come right back to it. Do so much. But you pay so much money for great service, and it's down half the time. Like what? It was down for, I think, 28 hours one day because they had some issue with purchasing content and all that. Wow, that's a bunch of bullshit. 30 grand, woo! Alright, what's our next race? Oh yeah, that's right, we only have 2. There's only 2 races each game. Interesting. Alright, so I have to race another race with this thing.
Your next race will be at Lime Rock Park, which has maintained every aspect of its original layout since 1957.
whoever's watching the stream here, I'd like to say thank you, but I stream pretty regularly now. Like, maybe later on I'll probably end this stream, upload this video to YouTube, things about that. Then, you know, if I'm on Evolve or World of Tanks, I'll just randomly start the stream up again and start doing it. I stream maybe 2, 3. If you're lucky, I'll maybe do it 6 times a day. When I first upgraded this car, I first loved it. I don't know, it's a Lex Secura person. That's just a person. Fallen Gold. Never heard of them. Alley 30. Oh my god, get away. I had a horn, I'd be beating it all the time. Hey folks. Oh yeah. That guy right there. Great person to play Dragon Age Inquisition with. Fun game. It's a lot like Skyrim from 360. It's just not a huge map. And it has multiple. Ray Coda Coda. Mirage Coda Coda. Anyway, I don't think I've ever uploaded a video on Dragon Age before. Actually, that's a lie, I have. I just don't do it as much. You can make that house up there look real. You can just do some shit. Something I noticed they added about the new Porsche maps is the helicopter flying over. First time I've ever seen that before. Unless I just don't pay attention. Asking Boom. So in a couple of weeks, actually that's also a lot, in a week, they're coming out with Tom Clancy's Better Visions. I'm still waiting for his Ghost Recon. I never tried Rainbow Six from Tom Clancy. Rainbow Six Siege. I never tried that. I played the beta, and it was just so confusing to me. It was like Call of Duty in the real life version of Call of Duty, competitive. Search and destroy type of things, break into a house, shoot up things, put up boards over doors, etc. Ghost Recon Future Soldier was the last Ghost Recon to come out, and that was on the 360. And all the Ghost Recons up to the Future Soldier one used to, you could command your squad, you could send them in places, you could tell them go over there, you got the medic, you got your anti-tank soldiers, everything. Those are the days I like. I enjoyed playing as an actual soldier and future soldier, crawling around, being sneaky, having to take your time on missions, not get spotted or set off an alarm. Fun game. I do, in fact, however, when I'm not over here where I'm normally at, I'm on my 360 sometimes. Visions is coming out on March 8th, which is next Tuesday. And it releases exactly at Tuesday at 12:01 a.m. is when the game can be played on Xbox One. And you will find me, I will be up until about 1. Play, I'll stream for about an hour on the game. Play it, boost it up a little bit. All that stuff. Alright. Occasionally I do YouTube streaming on just using the YouTube stream system and running that. I can schedule streams, send notifications out to everybody. Things like that. I don't do sometimes we get a notification that this guy's streaming, just a lot like Twitch. A lot of my streams, after they're over, they get automatically uploaded into my video feed, which the most recent videos I've been uploading in the past 2-3 days, GTA, Evolve, all that stuff. I'm starting to set my profile to upload videos at certain times of the day and to publish them. That way it just releases while I'm not gone and I don't have to worry about having on vacation or something. Oh crap. Look. See that fire truck right there? That does not look real. What are those trucks? They look a little bit real, but they're just not. Look at all that stuff right there. Wow. Brake specialist. Look at that. That's interesting. Wow, you get super rare for these things. That's insane.
You've completed all races for the 356A Speedster.
Speedster. How could you ever drive this thing? Just using having a windshield. Didn't do anything. Let's run. We're gonna run this race and then the second race, and then after that we'll probably be done with the stream for now, and then later on today start it up again.
Your next race will be at the Virginia International Raceway, used for stock car testing for road course cars.
A lot of times EDNL and I race against each other, and it just so happens to be like, I don't know how you would say it, competitive, because he loses. He uses cars that are based off of speed more so, and faster acceleration, takeoff, things like that, but they have the comeback in the horrible handling situation. One of the videos I recently uploaded about me racing, I was in my Lycan Hypersport, and we were racing down Le Mans, 8-mile stretch, and he was coming up pretty fast with the fastest car in the game, I think, something like that.
The 550A Spider, a special friend of mine.
A special friend of mine, you said. Thanks for braking on this guy, 12% braking. Totally just gonna put that in. Driver level XP plus 7,000. Dare simulation damage on hit. Heck. Oh. That joke's on you. Alright. Start it. I'm kind of surprised that they made people pay for this DLC and this expansion when it was free on 5 and 4. Yeah, all these cars are different. That was my car over there. Heartbeat. Definitely takes off. Seems like this could be a car we could try and make it E-Class, R-Class, and S-Class. I don't know. That's how I get from it. I use the sharper turn since the AIs follow these arrows. So, Unfortunately, Xbox One doesn't have the ability to shut off notifications. So, you could be streaming, but you just can't shut off notifications. Not like the 360 where you can put yourself on busy and all that stuff. The only thing they have over here is a pure online and pure offline. Whether or not on or off, you still get the notifications. One of those things that a lot of my friends, these are all random conversations that I just talked about, things like that. Recently only learned that you can hear me talking with my headset. My computer or the internet says I clearly need a microphone. Better not hear me. I can hear myself pretty well on my channel, off my Elgato as it streams this. But one of the things that I've really noticed that all my friends want is Halo Wars. The best strategy game that Microsoft said itself. That game changed the term strategy for Xbox forever. Command and Conquer, no. All those other strategy games were nothing like Halo Wars. Everybody said Halo Wars sucked, but that's only because they never gave it a chance. They just assumed that it was bad. I used to assume that it was bad too, but then before I even got Xbox, I used to play Halo Wars all the time. Played against the AI, all that stuff. The highest rank in Halo Wars, as the hierarchy goes, in the first one is Group, Corporal. Gosh, it's been so long. Let's see. The Group, Corporal, Captain, Major, Commander, Lieutenant Colonel, Brigadier, and General. Basically, to tell that, everybody had everything. Of course, the maker of Halo Wars 1, Assemble Studios, went out of business. They used copyright game material. They never asked Bungie or 343 they could use actual Bungie. They could use Flood and all that stuff. They originally went out of business after their game. Now their game is like amazing. You still find matches now for a game that's been out since 2009. And for Xbox One here, we were told that it would come out in December, just like Black Ops 1, all the Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite. Told it would come out in December. Well, Xbox lied about that. It never came out in December. Thought it would be January, February, never came out. Now people have detected Halo Wars being on the Xbox One Marketplace and Red Dead Redemption. If you had a digital copy of the game, you could download it, install it, and start playing the game, even though it's not out yet. But even though I owned all the DLCs for the game, I did not have the regular edition to get the Warthog with the flame stuff on it. Did not own that part, but Xbox is probably going to make us all rebuy these DLCs. Creative Assembly's doing great on keeping Halo Wars 2 a secret. I've searched for so long looking to see if I can find anything based on it. Basically, see if there's anything that's been leaked, anything that would basically hide the game plot. All we know is we saw that trailer at the E3 when they talked about developing it. I know that doing research and looking at the development team, they had a bunch of positions on there. Graphic engine, game designer, level designers, multiplayer engine designers, engine technicians, all these things. They had a total of 10 people doing it, and that wasn't stopping them. These people probably weren't going to develop at the time. Anyway, I think Halo Wars 2 would be a great game. People would just try out Halo Wars 1 instead of say, oh, Halo Wars sucks. Exactly, it sucked. They came out with Halo Reach in a month. Halo Reach is bigger than Halo Wars. And individually they have to go in, code the game, do each line of code to make it backwards compatible. And, I don't know.
Your next race will be at Hockenheim, built in 1932 for motorcycle racing.
Anybody see that huge DW bottle in the background? Like an oil bottle, it's just huge. Oh no! Crap. Oh wait, never mind. I already have the module. I thought I didn't put something right. So, Big Cashman 1 on Robbie Games. Give him my account info so he can get on here and download all the cars, all the DLCs. My next rival is Quick. Quick plays this game. By the way, for those people that just saw that name, Quick is an Xbox director, so he works for Xbox, has to do with the operations, the partners. I have no idea. All I know is he works with Xbox and he's like a director of some system. Anyway, so Ray's gonna probably get on my account one of these days, and he's gonna, a lot of the games I have, I got the DLCs for them. He'll gladly get that stuff, and then we'll have to race and work on getting good cars to go against getting known. He'll just get all these DLCs and like 120 free cars. That's just how it'll work. I used to play like the new zombie games like Dying Light, where really anybody played it. A long time ago, about a month ago. About a month ago, before Evolve had its sale for being $13. Evolve's a great game if you like to be the hunter, chase the monster around. If you're new to the game, you'll find that new monsters, tournament ranked monsters that haven't been placed in their system yet, like the run. They are determined to evolve to the stage 3 because you know stage 3 is more powerful. As you progress in that game, you start to learn that your monster is capable if it's got all 3 stars. Usually, in this game you see a crown that stands for VIP, but in that game if there's a crown next to it, they don't. It's nothing to do with VIP. Nothing to do with VIP, but it stands for their character. Their character is elite. Like it has 3 stars on Banshee Mines with the Kraken, something like that. I've been playing Evolve since October of 2015. Amazing game. The max rank in the game is 40, level 40. Don't go any higher than that. They release almost a new monster and a new character every month. Like, they had Sergeant Hank, Maggie, Makarov, and Val. Then, over time they started coming out. They came out with a new monster, and they came out with Tech Sergeant Hank, Wasteland Maggie, Blitz Makarov, all these beefed up versions. Makarov has his lightning gun. Blitz Makarov is given a lightning gun that changes colors. It goes like blue to red to purple to gold. And each time that gold's the highest you can get, and each time you get it, you get up to like 4 times damage on the monster just by using it. Wasteland Maggie, her burst rifle is all fire, and her snares do fire damage, although you can only put 1 down. You used to be able to put like 5 harpoon traps down, but then somebody complained on the forum about the monster having to worry about running into 15 things. Just 15 harpoons that just randomly stop them, they get caught. Just the way the game worked. The game was fun then, you put out a lot. Put down a lot, monsters just had to worry about 15 other things for hunters. And if they put up landmines, it's like a bush. Makarov's landmines change colors. They do the same color system as the lightning gun. That's not gold. No gold. They just do a lot. Anyway, Valve recently had their sale for the game being $13. Interesting concept. The game's always been. There's so many players when the game first came out, but then people were just getting bored. You're not that type of person to just hunt the monster all the time, or do the monster and attack the hunters. There's so many people that I've seen now that you could be a bronze elite in the monster category, but have your monster elite status. You can basically smash 4 hunters, and look, I just beat the Xbox already. Oh wow! You can gladly beast on a team of 4 hunters with just a stage 1 behemoth or something, stage 1 Goliath. I've seen plenty of people do that. Your team messes up, they get too scattered apart, it just opens a huge weak spot for your entire team. And, you know, once the medic goes down, then you can't do anything. All you got is either your cloak, your ability to run, or your shields like assault. Just give me a second. Got a scratch. Look at that, there's E-Class. Ferrari 250 Cali. Anyway, Ray, Kalen, did Catch Me One, and Faded Shadow. We all used to play Evolve when it first came out. And then over time, we just got boring. We got into Minecraft, and then around GTA, around that time, they came out with the Criminals update, and the Yacht update, and Lowrider updates, and all the new cars for the Halloween thing. They all came out with this. Came out with all these new updates. Put out with all these new updates that the 360 doesn't get. Now most of the new updates for GTA 5, Xbox One, that 360 doesn't get. The lowriders, you know, that's great, but you could end up spending $1 million, $2 million on your car. For the one other race, I want to see how far I can make this car. Oh! Let's see if I can get it. Wow, 12 grand? Fuck you. That's bullshit.
You've completed all races for the 550A Spider.
Porsche. See if we can make this other car an R class. Hour and 2-minute stream.
Oh, actually, the stream itself didn't start till 1:20, 21.
Okay, so we're on to that. We're go to my cars, and it's this little bitty arrow. As you look on the bottom, as I scroll over, you can see the arrow as it goes along. You know this because right there where the square is, where it says Porsche handling, you can see that it's just that one, just before that. So we gotta go all the way down here, and we gotta redo this car right here. This is the car I just raced. Amazing. It's better than this one. So we'll select, get in car, and we'll go do the upgrades again, re-put everything, put it back at a P class status. So when I race EDNL next time, I don't have to worry about anything. Originally, I always thought you could just make it an S class. I mean, that's great. It gives it that kind of a horsepower. But then I started scrolling through everything and realizing that's not what it did. It doesn't just add everything to it. You simply make it up to an R. So, you know, start by this. I have to buff it up to 791 plus 228 horsepower. The V8 motor. Put that in there. This one. I mean, this thing takes down your handling and your speed and all that. Handling and braking. It makes acceleration faster. This increases that. Then we gotta go over to this. We gotta put this on. Oh, did our game freeze? Alright, there it is.
this stuff right here is just a waste. It is designed to, as you can read, the differential allows the tires on each side of the car to turn at different rates. Since the inside tire travels a shorter distance around turn than the outside tire, a limited slip differential locks at a preset point to limit this differential and rotation speed, providing maximum traction under acceleration or deceleration. In true, people understand you can do this, but it really limits how far you can turn your wheels when going around a tight turn. It can really screw you over. Gotta definitely put this stuff on so our shift time is decreased. You know, basically all we do is we just go through and we add all these things that can beef it back up, different fuel intake, all that stuff. I think my Xbox is getting too hot. Seems like. Let's go over and look at this. We got a 900 now. That's a max for an R class. And the next final, these two, put it at P version. We can install twin turbochargers. Ooh, Lady Assassin, which I don't play with her very often. And then this is what we make at 905 for 41 plus horsepower. It puts our performance at 800 and our torque pretty low. Well, as you can see now, there you go. Car's pretty souped up now. Alright. Now we'll go to our... My car's gonna look at this. It gives me a recommendation of things like this. We got a Ford Raptor Shelby. And a Lancer Evolution 9MR. Interesting cars. Indeed. This is the car we're racing next right here. D class, this is an E. So we'll race this one. So basically it just goes up like this. It's higher and higher and higher and higher and higher to the point where it makes it all the way up to this class. Okay. So go on this one. This car is pretty well for its size.
With quick.
Well, then again, you know, I should probably say don't show that message again. Wow, we can put this at an S class too. Damn. Just goes 100 more horsepower. Amazing. Wish I could show what that does exactly. Oh, yeah, see, just like that. Put a 1.3 liter 2 rotor in there. Takes everything down though. Increase it by more by putting. As my credits slowly decrease, wow, all-wheel drive takes everything down. Yeah. Let's just start buying things with tokens. Let's see. What does this do? Huh. Huh. Whoa. Look at that. Okay, this puts our braking and everything else at a different state. So, you know, we'll now scroll over here. Now we'll see. Oh, yeah, look at that. We'll see how high we can make this. Looks like we can only put it at R. horsepower. God damn. This thing gets definitely whoa. So we'll go on Le Mans after we fully upgrade this thing and run it. Did not mean to do that. our power is officially off the chart now. Although it damages our ability to take off. Still gonna run. What does this even do? Raises our torque plus power, but takes down our R class. What does it damage? So let's see how far we can go our acceleration. I personally put this stuff on here just because, you know, whoop-de-doo. It helps a lot. Alright. Let's see what this thing will do. Originally put the spoiler on the back to help with braking. That ambulance look really... get turned. See there, we topped out at 217. Speedometer says I'm doing 250. Low left. This car is such a good. In this case, a differential might be good on this car. I have to say, quite the interesting car for such a small one. Alright. Well, that concludes it for this day's stream. I will be streaming on just some random game probably later on today. If not, Forza with EDNL tonight, or I'll be running some more Forza tomorrow. Do more of the Porsche campaign.